Hi guys, it's Marsha coming at you live on this Friday evening. So, I thought I would share my little grocery trip with you guys so you can see kind of what I've gotten here. So, I want to share a few things. Hey Mary. So, these are my favorite. These are Skinny Pasta. You can go to Skinny Pasta USA. Hey Deanna. And they will tell you they are pre-cooked, ready in 2 minutes. Konjac noodles. Now, I did actually see Food Lion. That's where I went shopping today. They had a new thing. Hey, Julie. Hey, Jennifer. They had some sort of new thing. They were also Konjac noodles, but they had carbohydrates in them. This one, the total carbs is 5. Fiber is 5. So this is 0. So I really like these. They're great flavor. The ones that I buy are the tiny little ramen looking ones. I also, since I use it a lot, I did get the off-brand, Food Lion brand Parmesan cheese. I did check my label. It is 0 grams of carbs, so still good there. Hey, Cynthia. I use the Parmesan cheese for frying chicken, and when I fry stuff, I use avocado oil to do that. Frying shrimp, pork chops, any of that. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Cynthia. So then I also got some Link sausage. I am going to make, hey Susan, some stuffed peppers. So I got this to put in them. We also have a yellow, a red, an orange, and a green bell pepper. Super, super great. Love it, love it. They smell amazing. And then I got these. Okay, so my non-keto kid likes these. And I kind of like them too. Remember, I'm dirty, lazy keto. So, it's 2 grams of carbohydrates. So, for 2 grams of carbohydrates, I'm probably going to eat one of these. So, yum. It's better than me having a regular hot dog on a bun and all that good stuff. So, hey, Sylvie. So, doing lazy, dirty keto, I do a little bit of stuff like that. I also got a 6-pack of Zevia. I usually try and get those whenever I go into town. I did not read the label on the sausage links. So it's 1 gram of carbohydrate for 3 of these. Do those noodles stink? No, Jennifer, they do not stink. These noodles, they really don't have a smell or a taste. They're going to take on, hey Julie, they're going to take on the taste of kind of whatever you put in with them. And if you guys are getting value out of this, again, please share, because I love to be shared out. Share them into your groups, share it on your Facebook page, just share. Hey Addie. So yeah, they don't really have a taste to me, so that's what makes them really good for me. I take and I make my own Alfredo with these. You can make throw a broth in there and make yourself some ramen noodles. You can make spaghetti, so lots of options there. Okay, so I had, and also Smart Water. I love these for on the go. They have electrolytes in them. Hey, Misty. So these were like buy one, get one free or something like that at Walmart, or 2 for $3. So I generally try and have a large bottle like that on hand. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Misty. So that's what I aim for. So the other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, we've talked about sugar alcohols, right? Hey, Amy. And so I had a customer to send me something, and this is what she sent me. She sent me a Think Thin bar. Let me turn these lights down just a bit so we can. It's a Think Thin bar. So it let's look at the label and see what we're looking at here. Hey, Amy, and she sent me a lemon one. It's 24 grams of carbohydrates, 0 fiber, and 22 grams of sugar alcohol. So if we say 22, this is 2 grams, and serving size is 1. So okay, so this is the lowdown. Now what I did do is I'm gonna give you the research on it, and then I'm gonna tell you kind of a little bit more. Hey Cheryl, hey Stephanie, hey Christy. So what I did, generally I subtract out sugar alcohol. So if we've got erythritol and it's 3 grams, then I subtract out the 3 grams of erythritol, which gives me 0 carbs. It can get a little bit confusing. So I wanted to really do something special on this, if it's okay or not, because there are a lot of diabetic things out there. Hey girl, hey. There are a lot of diabetic things out there. Number one, let's talk about binging. So I really wanted like an ooey gooey cake. Hey Renee, hey Roy. But instead I settled for like, now would this be considered binging? Like if I bought like 10 of these? Like what do y'all think? Right? So if we do this, then what's going to happen? All right, so let's read about that. So don't y'all love it when I make visual stuff? Isn't this cool? All right, so first of all, I'm not going to eat all these. I'm probably going to, give them to some friends and say, hey, tuck this away as a little treat. But just so you know, they have creamy peanut butter. They have brownie crunch, which is the one we're going to try. They have sea salt almond, chocolate, crunchy peanut butter, salted caramel, lemon, chocolate almond brownie, brownie crunch, chocolate fudge, and cupcake batter. So, what I'm going to do, I'll pick, they each have their own thing. So, let's look at, which one do I want to do? Okay, so a lot of them are saying, like this one says it has 5 grams of sugar, 5 grams of protein. This is the chocolate almond brownie. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Linda. So y'all are kind of liking this idea. I can see that. Hey, Diana. So let's get into this. We'll talk about this one. This is a chocolate almond brownie. So what we have in here is, for one bar, it's 150 calories, 6 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein, 19 carbs, dietary fiber is 5, so 19 minus 5 is 14. So here we go. This is 14 grams for this one bar. I'm not eating this, guys. I am not eating this. This is 14 grams, all right? So already we see that we have the packaging. It's a Think Thin bar, but already this one's tossed out. Bad thing. All right, so 14 grams, we're going to say no on that one. All right, so this one is 20 grams of protein, which is kind of high. Hey, Donna. So it says low glycemic index, which is GI. If you see that on a label, low GI is glycemic index. That means it has a less effect on your sugar levels. Hey, Cindy. It says gluten-free. Now, everything gluten-free is not keto. But everything keto pretty much is gluten-free, so that's a good thing. So if you are gluten-free and you want to come over to the keto side, it's absolutely an easier transition. So this one for one bar is 230 calories. So now, guys, we're getting up in calories. So it's 230 calories. And remember, we have to have a caloric deficit to lose weight, right? So it just depends on how many calories you've had for the day. Hey, Wanda. So you have 24 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, so that makes 23. Sugar alcohols are 21, so if we subtract all of that, we are at 2 grams. Okay, so that's a lot of information, a little confusing, isn't it? So we're going to just use this one as an example. So remember, we tossed this one out. Same packaging, looks real familiar. One is a brownie almond, and another one is another brownie one. Looks very similar, but this one is 14 grams. This one is 2 in net grams. Hey, Robin. So let's talk about, first of all, let's taste this one and see what it tastes like. Hey, Diane. All right, so I'm going to open it up and see what it tastes like. Oh, let's see what the other thing is. Let's see. It has protein isolate, calcium, whey protein isolate, protein blend, maltol, cocoa butter, chocolate, and almonds, water, soy crisp, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's see what it tastes like. So I would say if you're out and about, these, Mary, and they're Think Thin, all right? So we already said this one Think Thin bar we had to put out because we did the calculations. It's 14 grams. We're going to chunk this one. So we're going to check this one out. Hey, Sophia. So we're going to check this one out. Let's open it up. So it's a chocolate-covered bar here. It breaks off like a little brownie. Okay. So right now, I just got taken back, hey Shelby, to Atkins. So that's what I'm tasting like. Y'all remember how those protein shakes tasted, real chalky back in the day. That's what I'm tasting. So it's the chalkiness. If you, it has a little Krispies in it, but they're soy crisps, not like Rice Krispies. If you need a chocolate fix, my face said no, right, Mary? Okay, so, all right. Hey, Deanna. So if you need a chocolate fix and you are going to reach for a Snickers bar, this is a better choice. It's not going to taste like a Snickers, but it is a chocolate fix. And let's talk about it. All right, so it's not a good idea to binge on it. We talked about that. And you guys saw that I bought all these different ones, but not all of them are created equal. So just because you pick one pack up doesn't mean it's all the same. So the cupcake batter, let's see what that one is. That one is 150 calories, 20 grams. Again, this is another 14 grams right here. So I already have two that almost meets your whole caloric intake for the day. So 2 of these are already out the door. 14 grams. I can eat 3 pizza rolls for 14 grams. Why would I eat one of those? But I don't want to eat pizza rolls either. All right, so the other ones are basically, I think, going to be the same. And so marketing, you really have to worry about that a little bit. So yeah, these are pretty much the same there because they're trying to make a sale. So it's up to you to read the labels. If you don't read the label, then shame on you. Hey, Brenda. And so I did what any good consumer would do. I just grabbed several flavors and put them in the buggy to purchase them. And I have, let's see. Oh, here's the third one. So I now have 3 bars that look very similar. All right, so we have the chocolate brownie one, and then we have another one that said caramel something. Oh, hold on, I might have a 4th one. This one seems different all by itself. 27, 26, 25, 24. All right, so this one's 5 grams. All right, hey, Debbie, hey, Melinda. So this is 14, this is 5. So these are all the same company. They're all shelved together. So all of these would be a firm no. A firm no on all of these. All right. So I'm going to put those aside. So these other ones, you know, okay, in moderation. So we're left with 2, 4, 5, 6. Now, let's talk about, first of all, the taste is not that great. I can make my homemade cheesecake, easy peasy cheesecake in like 5 minutes. My wonderful daughter has already got some butter and some Philly cream cheese already thawed out for that purpose. Hey, Deborah, well, not thawed out, softened. So I can have a much better snack that is not all packaged up and processed. So now let's talk about the packaged up process. So it's not good to binge on it. It tends to have a laxative effect. So I'm not really digging that, okay? Some types can cause intestinal discomfort. All right, so that's 2 strikes. All right, that's actually 3. My carbs are being affected. I'm going to be tossed out of ketosis. I'm going to have intestinal discomfort. And I'm going to be stuck in the bathroom. So those are 3 things off the rip that, whoa. Okay, so let's talk about how do you recognize sugar alcohols. Xylitol, which is poisonous to animals, by the way. So if your animal gets a hold of something that has xylitol in it, they are, you know, it could kill them. It's often used in gum, is about as sweet as sugar. It comes from wheat straw and some cereals and is commercially made from corn cobs. How about that? Hey, Wanda. All right, so the next thing is maltitol. Maltitol. Hey, Lisa. Maltitol is about 75% as sweet as sugar and comes from corn syrup. Erythritol is 60 to 80% as sweet as sugar. It's found in things like pears, soy sauce, watermelon, and is manufactured by fermenting corn. Hey, Janet. Mannitol is 50 to 70% as sweet as sugar. It's found in carrots, olives, asparagus, and is manufactured from seaweed. So there's lots and lots of different kinds, all right? So you can go on and see which kinds there are. Hi, Myra. So the thing is this. when you calculate them, there's a couple ways to calculate your carbs, all right? So I want to use these bars as examples and the konjac noodles, okay? So we have our konjac noodles, and they are 5 grams of carbs, but 5 of those are fiber. So we subtract out the fiber, and we end up with 0 net carbs. Is this a good choice at 0 net carbs? Absolutely, a great choice at 0 net carbs, okay? When we're talking about something like this, what we're talking about is something that has been super processed. It has lots of different things in it, and it's not really something that you probably want to add in your daily diet. Hey, Judy. So when a lot of people, you'll hear sometimes people are out there and they say, okay, take your sugar alcohols and cut them in half and then calculate the carbs from there. So if you did that in this particular case, it would be 21, half of that, let's say 10. So you're looking at 14 grams. If you only took half of the sugar alcohols. Now, the thing about sugar alcohols is you're not sure of which alcohols they're using. If it's erythritol, it's a little different. So it can be real confusing, right? Y'all drop me a 1 below if you're like, whoa, this stuff is way more intense than I thought. So, hey, Michelle. Hey, Lindy. So, this is the deal. Hey, Sandy. You've got to be careful. You are in charge of your good health. So, you know good and well when you buy this in a store that it's probably not in your best interest. Yes, it can be. I feel you. It's very confusing. That is why I come out here and I talk to you guys and this grocery haul, going over what I got. Okay, so I got my sausage over here, and, you know, is strict keto going to eat this? No, but it's 2 grams. I'm good with that. This is 5 grams, but 5 of them are fiber, so I'm good with that. But this one is full of sugar alcohol. So when you look at a product and it has a ton of sugar alcohols, that's probably not the product you want to go with, okay? So that is your first hint. Hey, Carolyn. So I'm probably going to return these products after reviewing them. And I'm going to encourage you guys not to purchase these, just as well as the Slim Fast and the Atkins and all those different things that say, oh, 2 net grams. Are they? Yes. Great. But they're probably not the best. Yes. Thank goodness, right? So you really have to watch out for yourself. Hey, Tammy, you have to be your own best eyes. You have to become a seriously crazy label reading maniac. Otherwise, you're going to fail at the diet. You're going to gain weight. I mean, if I eat one of these bars a day, that's 250 calories. What could I have had for 250 calories that is a way better choice? You can have tons and tons of stuff, guys, that is so much better for you. The choices are left up to you. So if you're going to live off of these, and plus it has super protein in it. So you really don't need that with keto. That's more of an Atkins thing. So you have to be very careful, guys. They are marketing out there. They're marketing for your failure, because that means, oh, they're going to be on a diet. They're going to be on a diet. Let's go get them. Let's go ahead and do that. And I just got another question in talking about cashew milk. Can you have that? Yes, if it's unsweetened. Almond milk. Can you have that? Yes, if it's unsweetened. Coconut milk, can you have that? Yes, if it's unsweetened. But you have to read labels. So if I go and I look at cashew milk, and on the label, hey Sharon, hey Diane, if on the label, oh, that's okay. If on the label it says it's got carbs in it, I don't care what I say. Hey Carolyn, I don't care what I say. If you're reading a label and you thought, gosh, Marsha said I could have cashew milk, but that label says 20 grams of carbs, just step back away from it and say, no, I'm good. I don't need that. All right. So you have to be your own advocate. And the way to do that is read labels. So for those of you who have just tuned in, we just reviewed what not to eat. Okay. If you're really in a pinch, instead of doing a Snickers bar or a piece of cheesecake, you know, these are, let's see if they can get up the little thing. Oh, think thin bars. Okay. They have tons of sugar alcohol in them, which is not good. They do look like a little brownie, but trust me, they taste really good. Yeah, very chalky. That just takes me way back to to where I came from with Atkins. I hated that taste. Matter of fact, I hate that taste. Like, that is not where I can make my cheesecake. It is super great. Temptation is going to be all around. You have to decide what you're going to do and what you're not. I drink exogenous ketones, which helps me. So if I were to eat one of these, and it did toss me out of ketosis, I'm going to drink my drink that's going to help me to get back on track. But it's not going to erase the fact that I just consumed 230 calories, guys. It's just going to help my body to get back in ketosis. So you really have to worry about those extra added calories that you don't need, that you don't want. I'm sorry, guys. It is warm in here tonight. That you don't need, that you don't want. And hold on. Let me take this off because I'm getting definitely warm. So the other thing is you want to go as natural as you can on stuff. So I'm going to do the stuffed peppers this weekend before my reboot starts on Sunday. I'm going to do this spaghetti squash. Hey, Amanda. I'm going to do the spaghetti squash, and I'm going to do the stuff on the inside. Make myself. Rayos has already made me an amazing spaghetti sauce, so I'm just going to use theirs. And it is 4 grams of carbohydrates. Now, 3 grams of sugar, but, you know, I'm okay with that. Made keto cheesecake today. It is so yummy, Sophia, so yummy. And I just do an easy no-bake cheesecake. If you guys want that, it's on my YouTube channel. And I want one favor. Okay, so y'all drop me a 2. My facial expression, right, Jennifer? It kind of like gave it away. It's like, oh yeah, it's not good. So drop me a 2 if y'all will do me a favor. Okay, so if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want you to go over there and I want you to subscribe. That sauce is $8. Yes. Myra, let me tell you, this sauce is expensive, but let me tell you about this sauce. This sauce, you're not, on keto, you're not going to eat that much sauce, okay? So what you can do is you can break this big jar up into several different servings. So this one holds 5 servings. So break it up into 5 different servings. Measure it out, do 5 different ones, and then put it in the freezer. So you really only need a little bit of it, and then once you have that little bit in there, then you can make your sauce good and all that. Thank you, Tammy. You're going to go like that. So let's go back to the YouTube channel. It's all one word, Keto Gammy. K-E-T-O-G-A-M-M-Y. Go like it. Go subscribe. Yay. Myra, get with Michelle. She wants to know which stores in Vegas sell this. If you can't find stuff like this in some of your stores, like some of our stores are not carrying a lot of good stuff like this. I know Walmart carries this. I found it in most of my grocery stores. Food Line, Bilo, but I know those are local chains. So just, you might want to check their website. I know if you want to find out about Skinny Pasta, go on their website, skinnypastausa.com, and it will do. Yes, Myra, freezing everything. Girl, I freeze my spinach. It is super, super great. So take that, break it down into usable small sizes so you don't overdo it. You want to really keep some sort of fast, easy food around and know what you're getting. Got it. Kroger's a great place. Harris Teeter's a great place. I'm finding that there's more and more stuff available out there now than there used to be. So I'm super excited about that. We talked about these. Oh my gosh. Somebody's been tearing these things up. Y'all. Who's been eating the chocolate almonds? See, this is why we can't buy these things. Because, all right, so this is 160 calories. Now, we talked about an ounce. It's about a handful right here. All right, the palm of your hand. These are super good, by the way, but they're probably not the best option. So, they're 9 grams of carbohydrates. 3 of those are dietary fiber. 9, 8, 7, 6. 6 grams for a handful, guys. Now, is that better than the pizza roll? Yeah. But these are a small little treat every now and again. Not eat a 3/4 of a bag because you're talking a lot of calories and it's not going to be your friend. But it definitely tastes better than this thing. Y'all, this is gross. Just so you know, that is gross. Hey, Sherry. And so you'll want to read labels on everything. There's nothing that you should not read a label on. You know, nothing. So even so, say your kid gets these little things right here. So say, okay, 5 grams of carbohydrates for 16 pieces. So that's not too bad. They're a little veggie thing. So if you want to actually munch on one of these, go ahead. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Anyway, you guys have a fabulous night. You're wonderful. Please share this out with your friends, with your family, on some group pages. Super, super wonderful to share out on group pages. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you had an awesome day. And over and out from Keto Gammy. Y'all have a great night. Bye. Thanks for watching.